So this is the facelift model of the all-new 2023 Nissan Altima, and if you still remember the previous model, you can already tell by now of some minor changes on the exterior and the interior, which we'll get to that later in this video. However though, it's a mid-size flagship sedan, but at the same time, it's considered as the largest size from Nissan, and it can take on other competitions in its category, such as the all-new Honda Accord and the all-new Hyundai Sonata. Now for the front fascia, the differences here between the facelift and the older model is the glossy chrome trim rising up from the bottom portion of the bumper, going all the way to the side under the headlights, and so is the redesigned front grille, which looks so beautiful indeed. Overall, I really love the redesigned front fascia of the facelift Altima, but I also love the front fascia of the previous model as well. You can pause the video if you want, so you can read the details, and be sure to check out the total price below, before and even after the tax fare. This new Nissan Altima is the 6th generation model, which made its first debut back in 2018 as the 2019 model. But this Altima which I'm recording is the facelift model with some minor upgrades, like the front fascia for example, which is the only upgrade for the exterior. Now you can pause the video here so you can read the fuel card. But what I was saying, that this is the first 2023 model year for the facelift Altima, and I absolutely love this stylish rounded roof with blacked out D-pillars along with these beautiful body lines and creases. So tasteful indeed. Looking at the side profile, which looks so modern and futuristic. In fact, this particular design cue has been passed down from the Nissan V-Motion concept model, which looks more muscular and bulkier, and I absolutely love it indeed. As for the back end, the taillights look more beautiful and modern than the older generation models, but not so eye-catching, like other competitions in the market to be honest. But for the record, this particular Altima which I'm recording is the SL trim level, which is positioned as the second highest right after the SR-VC turbo trim level. In addition to that, you'll get all the cameras available for more visibility access of your surroundings. But I'm not really certain if the front camera is available or not, because I couldn't locate it anywhere on the front fascia. But anyway, I truly love these exhaust pipes because they look sporty and pretty much functional. Overall, I really love the back design because it's beautiful, but it doesn't look as sleek and futuristic as the concept version of the Altima, which is quite a bummer. Anyway, for more history lesson, the first Altima made its first release ever as the 1992 model, right after the death of the discontinued Nissan Violet back in 1991, which been replaced by the Altima entirely. I was told that these Bridgestone tyres are 19 inches, but I couldn't get all the details of the overall dimensions, so I truly apologize about that. I really like the multi-spoke design of this alloy wheel, but it's not really my personal taste. However, this folding side mirror looks pretty nice, plus it has turning indicators and 360-degree side cameras, which is a big deal indeed. Now let's see what's inside the front seat. Starting off with this door panel, which looks very nice and much more modern than the previous model, with some good quality of hard plastic and soft leather materials, along with this long glossy silver trim, which is connected to the door handle as one integrated piece. And let's not forget about the included memory seat buttons and a big amount of door pocket, along with a plain looking speaker cover, but it's actually an implemented Bose premium audio system with 9 speakers in total. And of course, the leather front seats are fully power supported as well. Very nice. This new Altima is loaded with lots of features, such as adaptive cruise control, lane departure and keep assist, traction control, rear cross traffic alert, and just name a few. But I'm not really sure if the blind spot monitoring is included, because if not, it'll fall short behind other competitions. Not to mention this nice looking steering wheel and the gauge cluster with a big LED screen in the center between the analog clusters, but unfortunately, there's no head-up display whatsoever. But the first thing your eyes catches once you get inside is the overall dash, which looks beautiful, but not so mind-blowing to be honest. However, I still love the design of this door panel, which looks beautiful indeed. as well as the dash, which looks exquisite, with some tasteful wood and brushed silver trims, along with two contrasty color tones on the upper and lower portions of the dash, which looks so beautiful indeed. The next upgrade from the previous model is the all-new and massive 12.3-inch infotainment touchscreen, which looks so crisp and vibrant, and much bigger than the 8 inches from the older model. Not to mention that it supports wireless, Apple CarPlay, and Android Auto. And also, there are dual-zone climate controls, along with heated and ventilated seats. And there's also a big amount of phone storage, with 2 USB ports, a 12-volt, and a wireless charging pad for charging your phone wirelessly. And as you can see, they placed the keyless start-stop button right behind the gear shifter instead of being next to the steering wheel, which is quite interesting to be honest. And there are also switches of e-braking and an auto hold, but the drive mode selector is placed on the steering wheel. And there's also a soft leathered armrest, but once you open it, you'll see a decent amount of storage under it, but there aren't any item inside. This mirror has an auto-dimming feature, but it would be pretty amazing if there's an LED screen inside the mirror for more rear visibility, which I highly doubt it anyway. But one item worth pointing out is the sunroof, which is not panoramic unfortunately, but still, it's better than nothing anyway. Now let's see what this new Altima has to offer in the back seat. Continuing with the back door panel, which looks almost the same as the front door panels, along with a decent amount of door pocket and a plain looking speaker cover, but it looks okay anyway. So let us know your thoughts about the overall interior down in the comments. Personally, I absolutely love these heated and ventilated leather seats in the entire cabin, not to mention that they are very comfortable to sit on even for long hours. As you can see, the legroom is pretty spacious indeed, but the only downside is that the gap under the front seat is quite narrow, which is uncomfortable to be honest. And to make matters worse is that there's no pocket, only on the back of the driver's seat. So ridiculous indeed. Anyway, there's nothing much going on in the back seat, except for dual AC vents and a USB-A and also a USB-C ports, but I like the fact that the floor is nearly flat, which makes the legroom more spacious. Very nice. And that wraps it up for this review. But be sure to stay until the last 10 seconds of this video, where you can watch more car reviews at the end screen. And if you enjoyed my blabbering, please hit the like button, and please support this channel by subscribing, as it'll help a lot to grow. So thank you so much for watching. Until then, have a good one.